You're getting really in your head about your connection with him, and those thoughts are creating uncomfortable feelings that are making you feel anxious, and then that is like creating this feedback loop that's then creating more thoughts, and like it's just this like spiral, and it's just creating a bunch of insecurity in you, and it's actually a pattern that you've experienced, because I'm getting very strongly that this is for my girlies who have either anxious attachment or fearful avoidant attachment. And I do mean girlies, and I am, like I did say he, because I'm strongly getting this is a heterosexual relationship, and it's for a connection that is a present connection. This is not a no contact situation. This is also not an abusive relationship. This is a current connection where you are actively seeing each other. There's no third party. Okay, like it's none of that. So like those are all valid reasons to be in your head. The situation here is purely like an attachment issue and like your old patterns and old behaviors coming up. One of the ways that I know that this is definitely for the girlies is because one of the signs for synchronicities that I have for you, this is spicy, okay, is that you get like a heartbeat in a specific area sometimes when you're with this person. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know, I know, you know, you know. I also feel like for at least 75% of this collective, this person is tall. Like I'm talking like over 6 feet, 6'2", like somewhere around there. This man is tall. I do also have initials for this reading. I feel like these are your initials, but I have BTKSMNW. And I was getting the song So Emotional by Whitney Houston, which is like, I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. Isn't it shocking what love can do? And I feel like maybe also for you, there's been times when love has actually been limerence. And so you're also trying to kind of like figure out what is happening here, because it's good to have strong emotions in love. That's part of love, but also there's certain emotions that are not even like your real emotions. It's your thoughts creating your emotions, and that's not you actually being present in your body. You're letting your thoughts create your emotions, and then your emotions like circle back up into your head. And like I said, this is actually like not very healthy for you. I'm seeing this as like very uncomfortable for you. In fact, with the 9 of Crystals. And I do feel like this is something that you have kind of been dealing with for quite some time with the Hangman, and there's a part of you that isn't fully ready to like step out of this old pattern of yourself, but I really feel like you're being called to do that now, because what's happening is with the Ace of Crystals and the Devil, your thoughts are actually like triggering more of this type of attachment issue, and it's not healthy, and it's not allowing your person to show up in a really positive way either. And with the Empress and the Death card, I feel like especially because the Empress represents Venus, and we are in Venus retrograde right now, it seems like this Venus retrograde is an opportunity for you to examine how you do show up in loving connections, and examining your attachment is a really big part of that. And I feel like this is time for you to start to look at like the ways that you maybe are perpetuating unhealthy connection, because I think especially with the 5 of Crystals, that's something that you're particularly good at, is seeing the ways that the other person shows up in an unhealthy way. Like maybe they lean more avoidant or dismissive avoidant, and so you like see what they're doing, and you're less likely to take accountability for the places and ways that you show up in this relationship or in other connections around that like anxious or fearful avoidant attachment style. I have some guidance from Spirit for you, as well as what you can expect for this relationship and connection going forward. So let's head to a part 2.